play just a G note for me.
Jesus Christ.
So like, that's a G minor, right? So what I got there is the root, fifth, root, third, fifth, root. I have like 3 of the same note. So really, if like jazz players do stuff where like I can just play, like listen, 7th, 3rd, 5th. I'm not even playing the root, but you play the root.
Oh.
That's a G minor 7, but I don't even have to play the G. So then that frees up all these fingers, so I can lay my ring finger on the A, and that's the 9th of the chord. Play the root again. Not even playing the root still.
The G minor 9.
7th, 3rd, 5th, and 9. And then here's where it gets really jazzy.
Okay, AJ.
Uh-huh.
Alex.
Oh yeah, here.
Alex,
So here's.
Alex doesn't need to see this.
Yeah. This is a G minor 7, where you just bar these 3 strings, the D, G, and B string.
Actually, all 4 of them.
Yeah. If you put on the 4th finger, you have the root. But if you put your ring on the A note, that's the 9th, so that's a G minor 9. And here's where it gets really jazzy. You can put your ring on the 5th fret of the B string too, and that's a G6 9. So that's like, pretty cool. I like it. But
That's an AJ chord.
yeah, it's an AJ chord. But then you also have.
When he goes to C9, C.
Should I go on the next one?
Yeah.
All right. And then you got, if you go to C minor, you can use all the same voicing. So you got C minor 7, just bar in the 8th fret. C minor 9, C minor 6 9. But here's the cool thing: if you want to stay in this zone, you can go. There's a C minor 9 where you go. Put your these right there. Now play a C note. So I'm not even playing a C in there. I got the 3rd, the 7th, the 9th, and the 5th. And then here's a chord I recently have been using a lot. If you have this shape, and then you take off your ring. If you put, instead of putting your ring on these 3 strings, you can just do ring, pinky, and then free up, like bar the 1st fret. Don't hit any of the strings down here. Be like 1, 3, 3, 1. Have your 1 hitting on the last string. That's a C minor 11. And you could also, on your 1st chord, if you're up in this zone, you can play a G minor 11. So here's another. There's
the root of that chord. If you add a root.
If I added a root, it would be there.
Yeah.
So G minor 7, G minor 9, play a G. G minor 11. So yeah. So there's like 100. The whole like jazz mindset is that there's 100 ways to play every chord all over. Like there's G minor 9. There's G minor 9. There's G minor 9.
So you're just finding like.
Yes, yeah. So basically, if you know the scale well enough across the fretboard, there's like. So I mean, that's for minor chords. You can just slide. Like you can go G minor 9, C minor 9. Most jazz players have this whole thing where they want to stay in one zone. It's like I could play this whole song using only 5 frets.
It's like voice leading.
If you know voicing, like if you play G minor, I could go, and then C minor, and then when I get to the D, I could go.
What chord is that?
That's actually a D7.
Flat.
So yeah, flat 9.
Flat 9.
So here's your D7. The Hendrix chord, which is technically called a D7 sharp 9, is this.
Does everyone know the Hendrix chord?
So it's middle on the D. And then you got the 3rd, 7, and sharp 9.
So when you see that D7 sharp 9, that's the D Hendrix chord.
Yeah. But then if you take away your pinky
You know that.
and bar the 4th fret with your don't hit up here. Just hit. That's a flat 9. So you got sharp 9, 9, and flat 9. You're keeping all these 3 strings on the exact same fret. It's like there's your D7. You got sharp 9, 9, and then flat 9.
Tritone substitution.
Yeah. And so you can also play that up here by. You could play 9. This is a chord we used when we were learning James Brown. It's a way of playing a D9, but up here.
It's a Tower of Power voicing.
Yeah. If you
Well, that's a Steely Dan thing, too. Steely Dan thing.
so basically like I don't know, just a million shapes. Really.
Yeah. Okay. So we have when you have a minor 9 or a minor 7, a minor chord. The first step to making it jazz is to go up the 4-part harmony, which is minor 7. Then we have color tones, which are 9s, 11s, and 13s, and like 6 9s and such. And then as far as chords that are dominant chords, like the 7th chord, when he says the Hendrix chord, that's an altered dominant chord, which means that we're taking a dominant chord and we're sharping sharp 9, flat 9, sharp 5, flat 5. Those are the altered notes. So for right today, just learn this sharp 9. That's the Hendrix chord. Alrighty, so, but there's all kinds of things. That's what the way a jazz player looks at things. And these are things we can do in the future, like one step at a time. Like instead of playing a C minor 7 chord, play an E flat major 7, and then an E flat major 7 with C in the bass is a C minor 9 chord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so.